All right, what's up, lifestylers? Welcome back. It's another Wednesday. We're doing it live from Secrets Hideaway. You're back on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. Team Jess and Jordan, Jordan Marshall, and my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, who really is the host of everything, Jess Wood, up to no good. What's up, babe?
Hi, y'all. Hi, Boo. How you doing?
I'm good. We were just looking at the BDSM glossary, and Jess, what are you surprised to see in there?
I see naked women on my phone, y'all.
But, you know, like...
If you'd like to see, it's really there.
We could blur it out. I don't know if that's legal or not. But
We'll find out.
the best part is we're recording this episode today because having a little bit of internet issues, so we're going to still bring you the episode today in its entirety, but we're recording this one today. So you guys are going to, and gals are going to see this bad boy aired at a later date, but not too late. We're going to hook you up. We had a great weekend this past weekend on property. Had a great time. Amazing entertainment and action. We had our Friday, our Babes and Booty Shorts Friday party, babe.
Oh, yeah.
And then Saturday, what did we have this past Saturday? It was Babes and Booty
Fine
Shorts.
and flannel.
Yes, and then we had the flannel shirts going on.
And those were great weekend. They actually turned out to be A-OK themes.
They did. You know what it is? Sometimes I feel like, we have our big themes that go on here on property at Secrets, and that's all well and good, but sometimes I feel like, we also got to fill in the gaps here and there since we do obviously do themes and vibes and energy for y'all every single weekend. So, on a weekend where, it was booty shorts and flannels, it really, both themes came together really well, right, babe?
It did, and we had a lot of fun with our poolside games.
We sure did. We played a lot of games and got all of our lifestylers involved. And that's the big thing, too, when you come here to property at Secrets. Whether you're coming to meet new people or maybe it's your first time on property, any way you slice it, it's about that experience and just making sure that we like to make sure as a whole, our entire crew here at Secrets Hideaway, that you're getting that white glove service, that you're really getting treated to the umpteenth and making sure that everything we do here for you on property is personalized, babe, because we like that personal touch,
We definitely do, and we had a lot of fun, and the reason why I bring up the games because we also got interactive with our guests and for you to kind of test your knowledge on how well you know your bartenders, VIP guests, or VIP people that take care of you.
Yeah, here's Secrets, because, we are one big happy family here. And, the weekends, especially when we get into Thursdays and Thursday through Sunday is, can get to be kind of a blur. So when you're out here partying on property and getting down, we want to make sure that, your Secrets Hideaway staff member on that first name basis so they can help you out extra special and make sure that, again, that experience is super top notch. So that was such a fun game, babe. And it was cool to see everybody getting involved and not only just the people that were in the pool side, but I people were kind of answering the questions that were out on the lawn chairs and over by Spa Bar. So it was really a cool game that kind of engulfed the whole property for about 15 minutes. So we had a lot of fun doing it.
And I think the bartenders and all of our VIP girls loved it too. And one of my personal favorites was even the front desk wanted to get involved.
I know.
So it's very cool.
And you could shout out our two special guests. We had two front desk Jess and Ashley both contributed their booties to our game this past weekend, and they did a great job. So shout out to them. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So just to let you guys know, you had to guess whose booty was in the picture.
From Secrets. So it was a Secrets employee. And for the most part, we kept the booties to our VIP attendants and our bartenders, so to speak, and our cocktail servers too.
Yeah.
That kind of covered it. And then we threw in two blue chips, so to speak. We had two surprise entries, and they both came from our front desk. And that was from Jess and Ashley. And they did great. And it was so awesome to see them participating. And we love when we can involve the other departments in our fun because, they don't always get to be the hands-on fun, so to speak, like we are every weekend, when we're doing the games and all the activities. So it was cool to get them involved.
Yeah, they were definitely very excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we got a great show for you guys today and gals. So thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit up that chat and let us know where you're watching from, where you're checking in from, what you got going on in lifestyle, how your week's going. If you have any questions, comments, issues, things you want to talk about, we're getting into holiday season here at Secrets Hideaway for 2024. It's almost time to kiss 2024 goodbye, babe. It's hard to say that, it's almost the holidays again. New Year's almost here again.
I know, I'm like,
Christmas, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, all of it.
I'm like, did we kiss at midnight last year?
What did we do?
I know we were here, I believe.
We were here. Well, listen, we were at Secrets, so we kissed somebody, We kissed somebody here at Secrets, right? It's safe to say that probably happened. But this year, I'm going to make it a point for us to kiss each other.
Oh, that would be amazing.
At least
I would
first.
love that.
We should do it first. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And then who knows what happens from there.
Who knows what happens from there? Love it. Always having a great time here, guys.
We'll just leave it at that, y'all.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that.
For now. So obviously, guys and gals, we want to make sure that when y'all come through for this holiday season, that it is met with that extra fun, that extra holiday spirit. It's going to be a whole blast here. And we have so many great things coming up, starting pretty much right about now. We're moving into the holiday season. It's almost time for Thanksgiving. We're going to be having an amazing Thanksgiving feast here on property for Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to encourage all of our lifestylers. If anybody's kind of in the house and they might not have family, or if you don't have direct family here in the Kissimmee, Orlando area to spend Thanksgiving with, feel free to come on through. We're going to be making a huge dinner, a huge feast. Garfield and our amazing, amazing kitchen staff are going to be at it, right, babe? They're going to be doing it for us.
Absolutely, and it's a great way just to the Wednesday before to go into the Thursday. We're doing a Friendsgiving frenzy with Jordan and I.
Correct. So it's going to be all of the Thanksgiving fun coming up. So like Jess said, that'll be kicking off on Thanksgiving Eve with our Wednesday night Friendsgiving event. It's going to be a whole lot of fun and just some great, group type activities and games, stuff to, help maybe introduce you to some new lifestylers, get the vibe going, and really just get into the holiday spirit and get things ready for our awesome Thanksgiving Day party, right?
Absolutely. And then, as Jordan was saying, we're going to have a great feast, and then 9:00 movie. It'll be a good time.
It'll be awesome. I don't even know what we're showing yet. Do we
I know
what
we should try and figure.
We're going to get that for you. We're going to get that for you for next week's show and make sure that we lock that in, because we are going to be showing a holiday-style movie here with our Thanksgiving dinner. Like Jess said, it's going to be a lot of fun, so come on down.
And maybe drop an idea of what movie y'all might want to see in the comments.
You know what? We'll take that, too. We'll light that up in the chat. Feel free to let us know. What do you guys and gals want to check out for your holiday movie this year? Secrets Hideaway, and that'll be a lot of fun. So
I
make
say
sure
Die Hard.
Yeah, you know what? It is a Christmas movie, babe.
That Home Alone.
Ray saying Home Alone. So we got Home Alone, we got Die Hard, both epic flicks. I'm just saying. Hey, listen, if I could pick, I'm a big Jingle All the Way fan. I like it. Gotta get it. Turbo Man. It's my dude. Turbo Man all day.
I just feel he loves superheroes, y'all.
I do, and I'm a kid on Hanukkah with it too. So listen, Jewish folks everywhere, we could all be into Jingle All the Way. It's cool. It's going to be a blast, y'all. The holiday season is not to be messed with. We certainly don't. And we got a whole bunch of fun for everybody here this holiday season. So moving from that, we're going to be getting into getting down the road towards Christmas and towards New Year's. We have amazing parties coming up for our New Year's events. We're going to be spending a couple of days this upcoming New Year's in the Mediterranean, right, babes? We're going to be cruising all over the Mediterranean Sea for our New Year's parties.
Oh my goodness. So you guys, if you're going to lock in with us, and it's going to be like basically a week of funness.
Please do.
So we're starting with the Greek islands to Spain is where we're finishing.
That's right.
And then we got a little Italy, a little Moroccan magic in between there, some Egyptian. Who wants to learn how to walk like an Egyptian? We might have a poolside game called Who Wants to F Like an Egyptian.
I mean, I've never effed like an Egyptian before, but I'm certain there's got to be a rhyme and a rhythm to it,
I feel like we can ask our guests how to do all the things, and they can maybe help us.
And they definitely know. They have to know.
I feel they do.
We never strike a dull chord there. There's always somebody that is somehow always miraculously able to help us out in these situations. So I have faith in our crew.
I do too. And I'm curious how people feel about a camel toe competition.
Ooh, I love this. Yes.
Or contest.
The camel toe contest. I mean, it is, Egypt is known for their camels, and camels have toes. Listen,
and we have to add a little sexual twist to it.
Here.
We like to make it fun.
That is exactly how we roll at Secrets Hideaway, y'all. And Jess, you're hitting the nail on the head. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be a whole bunch of action. So make sure y'all are locked in with us for our holiday season. It's going to be great. And you're not going to want to miss a thing, because we have all kinds of great activities. And we're going to get some great prizes from our friends at Fair Villa that we have here too, right?
Absolutely. We just gave last weekend, y'all. Oh my gosh. Iggy Azalea came up with a sex toy.
Who knew all these pop stars with their secret sex toys?
I know. It's like, when you know, you know. When you cross to the dark side, but it's not really the dark side because it's the fun side.
Right. And Iggy, she's got one less problem without vibrators, I guess, or with vibrators.
Yeah.
Well, it's a less problem if you...
Her clitoris is always happy, though.
Got it. That's what we're going for. Happy clitoris, There you go. Oh,
Ray says she has a nice booty, too.
There's that.
Is it real or fake is the question.
That is the new topic at hand. But we do get great prizes from Fairville, and let me tell you, like that
We do.
Iggy Azalea vibrator, I think that thing was like $100
It
or
was.
$120. I mean, we get some really, really great prizes. So, we're going to encourage all of our lifestylers when you come out either on a weekend or whatever day you come to see us that we're rocking our games, get in it to win it. It's a great way to meet new people. It's a great way to get yourself out there and kind of get that lifestyle vibe flowing. And it's also a great way to take home some really, really high-ended, cool sex toys and prizes, right?
Basically, we just want y'all to participate so we can give you some cool things, y'all. And
Having
then test them
some
out and then
fun.
tell us all the cool things of how it goes for you.
That's right. That's what we're looking at. So again, y'all, we're getting ready to kiss 2024 goodbye. We are fully into the holiday swing of things here at Secrets Hideaway. We're just about to get our holiday decor going. We already have some great Thanksgiving holiday decorations going on. Shout out to Denise and our decorations team that's already killing it. How do I look, babe? You got me fixed?
I got you now.
Am I good?
Yeah, sorry, it took a second.
You know what? She keeps it on camera, off camera. My built-in stylist, always killing it for me. So, shout out to Denise and the crew, already having our property looking amazing for Thanksgiving. The holiday events are going to be coming in. We got Eye Candy coming up in a couple of weeks, right, babe? With their amazing takeover. That's always a great time with them on property.
Absolutely. And that starts on Thursday with our Studs of Steel. So
Studs are
one
back,
of the,
baby.
I know. And that summer, whew,
Yo,
what a beautiful lady.
Let me tell you, if you haven't seen the Studs of Steel male review show yet, you are missing out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great way to kick off the Eye Candy weekend, and they always deliver. Always a great routine, great numbers, and amazing performers to help us kick off our weekend of fun. And it's a great way for the ladies to have some fun, the gentlemen to mingle a little bit, and for everybody to get like the vibes going on a Thursday, yo.
I'm already getting excited, y'all.
She is. She got the T-shirt to prove it.
I do.
You do.
It's been used a time or two.
Or 3, or 4. If you really want to get into it, we'll send you an email. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of times that shirt's been used. But the Eye Candy weekend is not to be messed with, y'all. It is pretty much a sold-out weekend. So, yes, unfortunately, all of our rooms here at Secrets Hideaway for that first weekend in December are sold out. But please contact the surrounding hotels. We have Quality Inn that's right next to us. Give them a ring. And you could also jump in for full-on day and evening passes to party with us, right, babe?
Absolutely. So make sure if you can't come stay on property, check out our neighboring sister hotels.
That's
Or
right.
like Jordan said, just get a day pass, y'all.
That's right.
And you'll figure it out. Maybe
And-
you meet a friend or two that'll let you crash. Who knows?
It will be a good time, and we're going to have nonstop DJs and entertainment for y'all. There's going to be some live performances, some great lighting, and awesome, awesome energies and themes and vibes. The Eye Candy crew always brings that action. Brandon and Sean always have a great group.
A great group, great time, and a lot of dancing, a lot of fun.
That's right, y'all. So make sure you mark that calendar, mark those dates. That is the first weekend in December when we get into the new month here, and right before Christmas and our New Year's holiday here back at Secrets Hideaway. So we're going to be rocking for y'all. Coming up tonight, though, as we get our week flowing and going for y'all, it is Wednesday. It's hump day here officially, so we're back again. And we are going to be opening up Club Swingster for another erotic rendezvous this evening. And tonight, we dedicate things to the heavy hitters, right, babe?
Yes, and that is going to be hosted by the one and only Commander in Midnight, and that starts at 8 p.m. in Club Swingster. And then I believe it goes to like 10 or a little later, depending on where your heavy hitter experience guides you.
Right. Now, if we could break it down a little bit more without getting into too much detail, because we'll leave that to Commander Midnight for this evening at 8 o'clock. But for our heavy hitters, this is a sort of more of a full contact, so to speak, sort of educational, right, babe? This is going to be where the real BDSM starts to come out a little, right?
Absolutely, and kind of to go with the word of the day to help bring together the heavy hitters and our word of the day / week.
It's an excellent pairing.
Yes, is impact play.
Yes.
So that's part of sensation play, dealing with impacts from whips, riding crops, paddles, floggers, hands, etc.
It sounds like D, all the above.
Yeah, and I believe when it's heavy hitter, I feel that means you like a little extra thud with your thump.
So I like that. Thudding and thumping. All on a Wednesday. It could all be yours if you're here by 8 p.m. We'll have a great time.
I love when
When you just get him to laugh out of left field.
I do.
With a thuds and thumpers. But the coolest part is, babe, is that for this this awesome class session that we're gonna have tonight, this is the impact play is kind of that is heavy hitting. To
Correct.
speak, right? They are
Yes.
are they one and the same? Is that another word?
Kind of like just
'Cause I know you
the
know more than me on this
sensation.
one.
I say midnight. It will definitely be able to, because he is the one knowledge of all the things.
Yes, he
But-
brings the true meanings.
Yeah, but to me, a heavy hitter and impact go similarly hand in hand because a heavy hitter is someone who likes to really,
Lay into you a little bit.
and
All with consent.
Impact is some sort of like a spanking. So I might be, and you got to think about your back. So like, there's certain zones you stay away from. So when you
Correct.
come to class,
Like the spine and stuff.
yep,
Right, babe?
spine stuff like that is.
See, Jordan pays attention.
You do great, babe. And those are things that you learn in these midweek munches.
Right.
So you learn the ins and outs of how to enhance a BDSM experience, how to enhance, and maybe how to get from, because maybe you're the light impact right now, and how you get to that heavy. So there's different, like with the floggers, when they're a little more thin and fine, they're a little lighter. So a little thicker leather, and depending what it's made out of.
Now, babe, I know that you're a big fan of the dungeon. What do you prefer personally for your experience?
So I personally prefer more of a thud versus a sting.
Okay.
So I
You want a
like
little bit of the heavier hand.
I like the heavy, the pain, but I also like the pleasure. So like if I were to hit Jordan and spank him a little, it might get a little more, especially if it's his bare butt, it's gonna get a little more stingy, right? But then as soon as I hit that impact and get that sting, I'm applying like
A gentle
either
touch
rabbit's fur or something to help subside the pain to more focus on the pleasure.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
That's right.
Kind of offset a little bit. I love it. And I love kind of picking Jess's brain on this.
He likes to put me on the spot.
I do, because you have such a great kind of mind for it. I know you're into it. It's something that we're learning together as a couple, and it's something that's helping to bring us together. And the coolest part is we don't want any of y'all to get intimidated by the words heavy hitter. This is still a 101 class. This
Correct.
is a very beginner level type of BDSM class to kind of get you on-ramped or onboarded, properly, just to give you some ideas, let you know about the world of, impact play and kind of how it breaks down. But in no means is this to be taken from intimidation to where you're like, oh, it's too much, heavy hitter. It's still a very remedial class to get everybody together from the beginning.
And that's the thing, too. One of many things that makes our dungeon so great and Club Swingster in itself is because we do have educators that have dedicated their time and energy to learn how to teach people, start you off at your basic 101, like maybe that's not so heavy, or to help guide you to not be so, like Jordan was saying, intimidated by what a heavy hitter is. And then you can start just learning the basics and then learning the types of different tools there are, like a riding crop and a paddle. A paddle is going to be more of a heavier thud, where your riding crop is a little smaller space, so that's going to be more of your sting and your pain.
Nice.
So there's different tools to explain different, like I said, thuds or pain or sensations, and they'll go over all those things with you in this class.
That's awesome, y'all. And these are all different topics and sensations and maybe even instruments that you'll be able to kind of embark upon and get to know a little bit later on in our Heavy Hitters class. That'll be at 8 p.m. tonight. Once again, live from Club Swingster with Commander Midnight. Looking forward to seeing everybody out there for a lot of fun. It's going to be awesome.
It's a great time, y'all.
Yes, so much fun. Now, before we get into our this weekend of events that's coming up, babe, we got to talk about this fight that happened this last week.
Oh, yeah.
And we got to talk about this Tyson-Jake Paul thing. And it's been all over the tabloids. It's been all over the socials, the memes, just the fake news on it, the real news on it. Was the fight rigged? Was it not rigged? What are your thoughts, first of all? Now, babe, I know you're, like in going over this, being a little bit younger, you didn't have the opportunity to see Mike Tyson fight back in the day. Now, I saw this dude rip when he was younger, and even the way he trained for this fight with Jake Paul, there was no matching sense of any of that aside from the first 15 seconds of that first round this past weekend. So, I mean, all this talk of a rigged fight, what do you think? Is it possible? I don't know. It seems pretty kosher. Everything's starting to line up a little bit. I mean, hey, if he's looking for a payday, that's one thing. But I don't know. What do you think?
So, well, I know I stayed up way past my curfew and
You
bedtime.
did for me. I appreciate you.
I know. On a Friday night, I like to be in bed by like 12 at the
And to be
latest,
disappointed, I
but
thought you would at least have
I know. I mean, I will stay up. If there's a reason to stay up, I'm I will make sure I drink all the energy drinks.
Right. Yeah, Tyson got paid $20 million for crazy per a minute. So for him, great deal. Great deal. But, you know, when you watch the person that you're fighting make double what you're making, plus his promotion is the promotion that's sponsoring the fight, a lot of stuff went in Jake Paul's favor to, I guess, have an upper hand on this fight a little bit too, you know? And I know, babe, you starting to see all these videos and all the memes are coming out. Jess is all about, like, the fake news. She's like, oh, look at that, look there. So I mean, we were literally watching it all week, all this stuff that's popping up.
Well, that's why I said, Jordan, I said it was a great topic to talk about because, you know, I don't know if we'll ever find out the true answer, right? Probably not. But it's a great, I mean, people are still talking about, and then who's Logan going to challenge after
so they're saying now Logan Paul was talking to Mike Tyson about a fight, and like,
or
who's Jake
someone
Paul going to fight
else,
next?
or like,
Is
did
he
you
gonna be
guys
a real
see the
boxer?
meme? They're like, are you going to bring back Muhammad Ali?
Yeah, like, well, they were like, obviously, they're like, who's going to fight next?
I know,
Some other
so they're like kind of making
ancient
fun
guy
of
who's
him.
dead
Yeah,
or some
like,
kind. The point is that Jake Paul's not fighting real boxers in the boxing world. You know what I mean? He's not fighting anybody of credibility or anybody that's really gonna, you know, Mike Tyson was the most credible opponent that he's had, and he was 30 years out of being able to fight. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, you want to talk Mike Tyson when he's 19 against Jake Paul when he's this age?
Right.
Watch out. You know.
Well, and like you even said, I feel like because of his age, like he had to last. If he really truly had to last all 8 rounds to get his
purse
payout or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you got to think that's a lot of think about the cardio we do and all the things like and trying to be in a boxing ring for 8 rounds as a 60-year-old man. Like
I don't even know. All I know is that if you saw Mike Tyson on the daily, he wears the New Balance old man shoes. You know, like the dad shoes.
Yeah.
On your day to day, if you're walking around in those, you're pretty uncomfortable in your day to day walking. You know what I mean? You need that comfort. So for a guy like that to get in the ring and then try to move around, I get it. You're a little bit older, so
I know. But if his punches are what they say, though,
that's it. That's the last thing to go. That's the only thing not to go on a fighter is your punch. But if you watch, he's biting his gloves. Mm-hmm. He looked aggravated. Like, I can't do anything.
I know. It definitely looked like he was restricting himself. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was crazy. There were so many, now, like, there's so many telltales of, like, all right, this match looks like it could have been orchestrated slightly, at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, the boxing world as a whole has been so convoluted over the past couple of years. That's the big thing, too, is, like, getting anybody to take a real boxing match nowadays seriously with real bets, real fanfare, real following is tough. It's very, very tough. It really depends on the two people that you have in the ring. You know,
I feel like we were watching like WWE,
right? Like a scripted
MMA,
pro wrestling
exactly.
event.
That's
Correct.
exactly what I feel like.
Correct. And then you have all these people like Dana White weighing in, and then you got Conor McGregor weighing in.
Oh yeah, Dana White. I remember.
You know, like
we've watched a couple of his.
All these people, man. Like it's so crazy that it could have gone either way. But I will say I was very entertained. It was really cool to see all of our lifestylers out here for a cool event. Everybody came out, and like it was a little chilly, but it was, you know, like I felt like we were one big family watching this thing. It was pretty dope, like to turn around and see a good amount of people walked into this crazy fight this past weekend. So.
And I feel it was a very appropriate theme, babes in boy shorts.
It sure was. It sure was.
So everyone was rocking their boy shorts while repping and watching the fight. It was actually pretty cool.
That's right. It was a great time.
So we were able to cute, comfy, and cozy up while watching the fight.
We try to cover all the C words. There's a couple of other ones that we'd like to say, but we can't because, you know, they won't let us.
That's right.
I mean, well, they'll let us. But
I leave the dirty ones to
Then we get an email
Marshall.
from Bob, and it's a whole big thing.
Yeah, we don't want... We
cool.
love Bob, but we don't like
those kinds of emails.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That's how we roll.
We want to keep our friends, you know?
That's right. But lifestylers, we are on the road to another amazing weekend here at Secrets Hideaway, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Babe, we got some really cool themes, right? This Friday and Saturday?
Oh, my goodness,
What's coming down the pipe? Let's let them know.
Oh, boy. Get ready for your grunge.
So it's so funny. Everybody's like, grunge? Now, grunge music, y'all. Remember the grunge session back in the 90s? You had your Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. So Friday night is our ode to the grunge, baby. So,
Correct. I feel we're going to see a lot of... what are your favorite hats you like to wear right now?
Oh, like the Scullies, like the winter hats. Like
yes. What are they called?
it's like a Scully.
Sure.
Or like I don't know, like what do you call a winter hat?
I know. Whatever a winter hat.
Put
I
it in
can't
the.
think
We're
of
not a
it.
live show today.
Stocking cap.
Put it in the chat. You know, the winter hat that you wear on your head, the schmata, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna call it. She called it a schmata. But that's just that's her Hanukkah background escaping her soul.
Which reminds me, we still need to text message her.
Oh, we gotta text my mom. Mom, if you're watching the show, well, you can't be watching it now, but when we air it, if you're watching, just know that we wanted to call you. We're gonna do it after the show.
What we remembered and forgot and remembered again.
I'm on this new kick of trying to make my mom happy, and Jess is trying to keep
43 years
trying
later,
to keep me
y'all.
on point here, But getting back to the weekend, it's going to be a blast. We got 2 incredible themes. Friday, we're going to pay tribute to the grunge, and that will play into our soundtrack here this weekend. Looking forward to maybe seeing a flannel shirt or a Nirvana tee or, whatever, your punk rock power pants, whatever those mean. Pop them on. Have a good time. It's going to be a grunge Friday.
Does that mean, is it more baggy?
So grunge, yeah, I feel like grunge was very...
Like baggy,
yeah,
right? Like
yeah.
skinny jeans weren't a thing?
No, like Jinko jeans with the wallet chain,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, remember that? Yeah. That kind of thing. Or Stussy, remember Stussy? Massimo?
Wait, what? No.
These skater companies. Vans did it too.
Oh, I know what Vans is. And then what was the one with the E?
E was, Etnies. Etnies was the one. That's another skater company.
Is that still a thing?
It is. It is. Etnies is it's a skate company.
It is, okay.
Airwalks, that's another one. Yeah, that whole vibe, y'all. That's that 90s grunge.
I know.
Like, if you're thinking like Woodstock 94 or whatever, when Limp Bizkit burnt the place down, it was like, there's a documentary on Netflix.
Oh, that should be another, okay, keep going.
That's the whole thing. That whole grunge era, that was that whole time. Like Woodstock 94, when all that grunge music was out. And oh, yeah, that's right. And they broke everything.
Oh, so we really should really. So
Limp Bizkit and
are we
Korn.
allowed to play that?
Limp Bizkit and Korn turn that place up. Oh, yeah, we'll find ways to get it all in. Hey, if you're a fan of the grunge music, we going to hit it this weekend. It's going to be great. That's Friday. And then Saturday, what do we got, baby?
Okay, hold on. Real quick before I forget.
Touching on the grunge one more time.
Yeah. Thoughts about Linkin Park's new lead singer?
You had to go there. That opens up a whole new can of worms.
I know.
So they have a whole new album out. I love the sound because the hip-hop end. So obviously, rest in peace, Chester. Their lead singer, obviously, who passed away. In news, if you guys haven't heard, Linkin Park has a new female lead singer that is hitting the notes. She's actually sounding like Chester's vocal a little bit. I don't know if they're laying his vocal in the background a little bit or something like it.
Yeah.
But I remember when we passed through their page yesterday and you saw their new album out.
Yeah.
The hip hop sounded legit, just like it did on the original albums.
Yes.
Was that Meteora Theory or whatever their Linkin Park album is? But all their hip hop that was original sounded to a T.
Yes.
The other end, Chester's part, it sounds like him, but you could tell it's a female. And then when you see the video and you see the female, you're like, all right, it's a girl. If you're listening to it and you don't know any better, you can kind of hear the sound. But obviously, it's a big difference. If you know,
right,
the like that Chester voice, that high screech, almost screamo that he perfected before he passed it away, I feel like it's such a major sound that's very hard to replicate. I don't know how you feel about that.
I still think I need to listen to some of their newer stuff to totally judge.
Right.
So I can't say that at the moment right now.
I feel like they're giving me more of like an Evanescence feel now with like her as lead singer. You know what I mean? If I had to like associate it to something.
Okay.
But then again, you think about other bands that kind of like made these huge pivotal moves to change their like lead singer. They're like Queen. They chose to bring in Adam Lambert, as their new lead singer to be like, hey, you're going to be Freddie Mercury now.
But I feel that was a good choice.
Amazing choice.
I feel that was a great choice.
Amazing. But I feel like also like in the beginning, before you actually heard, Adam Lambert take over Queen officially, people were giving him the same thing. Like, I don't know if he could do it or.
Right. So that's why I feel we got to ride this wave out a little bit before. But I'm just curious what people think right now, because maybe it'll change.
Has anybody purchased a new Linkin Park album? If you have, drop it in the comments. I want to know how it is. I haven't bought an album. Ray, when was the last time you bought an album?
Actually, I bought one for my wife last week.
Okay, for you.
Oh, The Cure.
I bought the new Cure album.
Okay, so like I haven't. I mean, that's like a gift. Like for me, I know as a DJ, like I haven't like an album. But if anybody thinks it's good, like the last time I got actually when Daft Punk put out their newest one. Just before they broke up, whatever it was, the one that had, I forget, the newest Daft Punk album that just came out. That was the last album, full-on album, that had Get Lucky on it. And
with the moon, the Half Moon Man.
like Leave Your Soul to Dance or whatever, all those single tracks that came out. Right, a CD, exactly. So like, Yeah, exactly. So an album, if it's any good, I want to know about these Linkin Park tracks because I want to get them, yo. We'll get an
For
album.
real, seriously,
We'll
'cause
pump
we
this
wanna-
album in the
exactly.
car. Is that what the kids are still doing? Are they playing albums? Is that how it works?
I don't know, babe.
We're gonna take it back.
I feel you're a younger soul than I am. I feel like I'm an old soul. So
At times. But
True.
it is going to be a great weekend here this weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to have a blast.
Yeah, so Ring of Fire
Yes.
is Saturday's theme.
Love
so
is a burning
back on
thing.
track, my bad. But then we have Chop It Like It's Hot, y'all. So if you saw the itinerary, you might be like, what
is that?
Chop It Like It's Hot? We are bringing an inflatable axe throwing, y'all.
That's right. We're going to throw some hatchets this weekend.
Correct.
And,
At 1 p.m.
what better way to hit the Ring of Fire than with some hatchet throwing?
I know, it's exciting stuff. And we did inflatable so no one hopefully hurts themselves.
That's right. But this is also going to be a little bit of a interactive activity. So we're going to recommend that you throw some sneakers on, sandals,
Correct.
whatever, flip-flops, whatever you got, just because this is going to be an activity that we're going to have set up by our poolside. We want to make sure that, nobody's slipping around or, that everybody's got a nice sturdy surface under their feet. So we will recommend sneakers or some kind of foot covering, right?
Because we care about
We
all
do
the
care about
things.
you.
We want you to have a great time, do it safely and properly so you can still enjoy the time after your activation.
Exactly. And since, in the spirit of laying wood, we're going to chop some wood or whatever with some axes. It's going to be great.
I can't wait for that day because I wonder how many wood jokes there might be.
Well, I mean, Jess, it also happens, when your last name is Wood.
I know. It's the
Constant-
best last name, y'all.
Constant,
Thank you, Barry
constant
Wood.
knee slappers. Knee slappers for
Thanks,
days.
Barry Wood, for the divorce and giving me the name.
We love our Barry Wood.
We really do.
That's right. And it's not that Barry Wood, folks. You're going to Google Barry Wood and a couple of pictures
Oh,
will
yeah,
come
not
up.
the porn star.
No, it's not the porn star guy. No, it's the actual
Barry Wood.
white boy, Barry Wood.
Yeah,
That we love very much.
we do.
So y'all have it right here. That's how we're getting down and rocking. This weekend is going to be two incredible themes for y'all. Grunge Friday and Saturday's our Ring of Fire. And hey, babe, we might as well mention it here that this Sunday starts a new run of Entertainment Times, right? So we're going to be switching up the Sunday schedule a little bit. We want to get this out to y'all. So Sundays have been getting more and more busy. We've had a little bit of a later crowd. So now we're going to have two official live DJ mixing shifts for y'all here Sundays now. So Sundays are going to be, as of today, Ray, there you go. So I'm breaking the news here first. You're here. I know. Ray's like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. We're good. So we're going to have now on Sundays, you're going to have your 11 to 4 set with one of your Rockstar Secrets Hideaway DJ talents. And then right after that, babe, we're going to take the DJ music from 4 to 9 p.m., correct?
Correct. And then at 9 p.m., we got the one and only Chris setting up the pool vibes for your live sip and reminisce.
That's all of our live
Funness.
music. And basically, y'all, the idea behind this was we were getting a little bit of feedback from our lifestylers, from our members saying that in between our parties on Sunday, there's a little bit of a gap. So, you'd have a live DJ playing till, depending on the time, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then the DJ talent would stop, and then the live music wouldn't start until 10 o'clock. So there was a little bit of a hole there, and we wanted people to know that the party didn't stop, that the action was still going. So this is going to stitch that together a little bit better, we think. Right, babe?
I think you're going to see it's going to glide along just fine and dandy.
Yes, and you're going to have more energy, more action, and then less time in between to, have to be like, oh, what do we do next? We got the fun all planned out for you. So starting this weekend, that secondary DJ shift is going to roll from 4 to 9, then 9 o'clock straight through till midnight. You're going to be rocking with the homie Chris for our Sip and Reminisce live music Sundays. So that's how we're going to break down the remainder of our weekend and then going into next week for Thanksgiving, right, babe?
Absolutely. So it's just going to be a great time here at Secrets. Like we say every week, you don't know what Secrets has up its sleeve to close out 24 and start 25 and the 3 to 5 year plans we have in the works, y'all. Oh, stay tuned.
That's right. It's going to be amazing. And next week, Jess and I are going to have a very special Thanksgiving episode. Just want to thank some people, family, friends, lifestylers, all y'all for an amazing year. It is definitely the time of year to be with family, friends, and to focus on the holidays, reflect on a great year, and to really just, kick it with our loved ones. Right, babe?
Absolutely. If they're near or far, I know I'm sure you guys say this and have found your own. It's like you have your family, like your immediate family.
Correct.
But then you also have like the family you make.
Right.
And then I feel we have like just every time you come on property at Secrets, you can ask any bartender, you can ask any guest. When you're here, you are truly a part of the culture, a part of the team, a part of the family.
That's right, absolutely. And a whole lot of love going out to all of our incredible Secrets Hideaway goers. Wishing you and yours a very happy and healthy 2024 holiday season. We will see y'all back again next week for another amazing episode of the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. And don't forget, starting next year, 2025, the podcast, the whole nature of the podcast is going to switch focus a little bit more to some live guests. We're going to get some lifestylers in here, some host couples, and we're going to start to get some really interesting personalities here to help chop up some cool topics with everyone, right?
Absolutely. So if you are a guest that's been here or a condo owner, you don't mind being on camera and sharing your story.
Right.
If you want to either DM Jordan and I.
Correct.
At Team Justin Jord, or you can email at entertainment@secretsfl.com so we can start getting you a part of the Runner Show. You can do that as well.
That's right, y'all. You heard it here first, and we're going to be telling you more and more about that as the weeks unfold and we get closer to the new year. Again, we hope you all have a great week and enjoy. Jess and I had a great time putting on this episode for y'all, and you'll be watching it again at a later time, just a little bit later, as we had to record this one for you. But we'll be back again live next week. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, right?
Correct.
Internet back in action.
Yes.
We're doing the internet rain dance right now, so hopefully
Yeah.
we should have it clicked in by next Wednesday. But from all of us to all of y'all, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, y'all. Let's cruise this one straight through to the weekend. It's going to be a great one here at Secrets Hideaway. We got 2 awesome themes coming up again, Friday and Saturday. A little grunge on Friday, and then Saturday we're going to fall into that ring of fire. It's going to be a blast, right, babe?
And we're going to chop it like it's hot, y'all.
That's right, y'all. Can't wait to see y'all this weekend, and keep it live, keep it lit, and always keep it Secrets Hideaway. On behalf of Team Jess and Jordan, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Bye, y'all.